All right, people, we're going to watch ONS today because tomorrow's a half day. So I think today we could get a nice entry point into ONS because look at this. For our year to date, they're still down 28% for the year to date because they were doing quite well pre-DeepSeek levels. But this was all sentiment but I think the sentiment will quickly change because people are talking about them a lot. And he had that video out, like the CEO. So we will see how this continues. And if you wanted to follow them on X, that was our Iron Drone. This was from Revolutionary Cities. So once New York City does if New York City, because they didn't do it yet. This was the article that they're eyeing the system, okay? So we have some time before they're full on. When they buy that New York City system, I really think that's going to be a huge catalyst. But today, we have ONS dropping. We'll see what they go to. Maybe a good entry point. I mean, really, they're not... Well, we've been buying we started in March, so we just want to watch. If they get to 150, maybe that we see them at 150, but definitely we're not going to be buying ONS over $2 because that's a height. And we'll see what they do today. Another guy we have down today is Oscar, and I do not think Oscar's going to be down for long, but they're definitely... People think that Oscar is going to get screwed because of the Medicaid, but I'm telling people that I do not think that is the goddamn case. I think that's the opposite of the case. And then we got BBI, people. Come on, let's fucking go. BBI, that's our winner. No one buy BBI today, obviously. But now when we're looking for entry points in BBI, I think they're going to have something in this big, beautiful bill. And someone had said that to me. I posted it on here, but that's my father. If you guys wonder why I'm so fucked up. And then oh my god. Oh, Knock. Let's see what Knock does today. But BBI, I think they're getting some things. I really do. And they're not nice people, but what can you fucking do? They're not going to be nice to us. We can't be nice to them. We are in dire straits. You got Knock. That could be a good time. I think people on Knock group, Dr. Knock, he thinks that Knock could have something approved this weekend. And we do know that Trump likes to do stuff during holidays, okay? He likes to give us something to look forward to, mining stocks. Also, other things we like. We got Hover down today. We like to probably get Hover. I think maybe we get down to that 139 range, so that might be nice. We'll see how Hover's going to do this weekend, today. We got ASPI people, and all right, I want ASPI. I want these guys to fucking rise, all right? And for this, I am in some options. Now, as you notice, ASPI does not have many options or calls or puts. They only have a couple dates on here. So that just shows they are underestimated like motherfuckers. And I swear to God, these $10 ones are nice because you're going to tell me. So this is for a $9 strike price. That's for an $8 strike price. There is no way that from now until... We're looking at from now until... Dude, this was ASPI at $9.60, okay? And the reason that is their earnings. Actually, this is a month after earnings. So you typically when a stock starts to approach their earnings and they have a lot of hype, they'll rise and rise and rise. And then when they get to their earnings, it's either everyone loves the earnings and they rise even more, or their earnings were slightly shitty and everybody says, fuck this, and sells off, okay? Or some people even play earnings games where some people will literally purposely sell before earnings. They don't even care. They always take the chance just for the profit, which there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a good strategy. You're trying to get your profit. That's important. And if we look at ASPI after earnings, dude, do we think that ASPI is going to have a nice earnings there? Do we think that ASPI could get to 10? Seeing as how TerraPower licenses with ASPI and TerraPower, they have a strategic agreement here, people. And this isn't some brand new one. This is since October. They announced it and then they entered it in May, okay? So And remember that TerraPower is literally Bill Gates' power plant. And then let's also remember the loan agreement, a short-term loan subject to conditions, support construction of a new uranium enrichment. And supply agreements, a supply HALO fuel core for TerraPower's Natrium plant in Wyoming, and contemplates the supply of HALO over a 10-year period. Dude, the fact that Bill Gates is doing this with ASPI, it's going to tell me that ASPI is a big player. And then you want to know what makes ASPI even more interesting? The fact that Jensen went in. The fact that NVIDIA, Jensen, recently closed a $650 million fundraise that includes N Ventures, the venture capital arm of NVIDIA. That is huge. So people, what happens if Jensen says he's fucking with ASPI too? Because he already is indirectly fucking with ASPI. So I just think that these options for ASPI going into a month from now with all of this nuclear talk, and obviously there's a chance that something goes badly and everyone says, fuck ASPI, it's garbage. Because also, I will tell you, this was before DeepSeek, because some guy on the internet named Fuzzy Panda came out and said that everything ASPI was doing was garbage and they weren't really doing their technology. And then they have these stupid lawsuits. But I would ask, then why did Bill Gates continue the agreement? So obviously you can see people, and then the company even came out and said, dude, Fuzzy Panda's full of shit. So if we trust Bill Gates, not with our lives or anything, but like with our money, right? Then I'm going to say that ASPI is going to be a win. But if Bill Gates cancels this thing, then everybody should definitely sell out of ASPI very quickly. If we hear that TerraPower canceled their agreement with ASPI, then we're all fucked. But if TerraPower continues everything they're doing with ASPI, then we are indeed not fucked, okay? So obviously, this company is a speculative risk right now. But I'm just thinking, look at OKLO. Well, OKLO actually is a nuclear reactor. Ooh, OKLO down nice too. OKLO down at 50? Get the fuck out of here. What do we have for OKLO options, people? Want to do something fucking silly? Holy shit. OKLO options, that's actually $590. It's $570. So people are betting $560 that OKLO is going to be above $52 by August 8th. You want to make sure you're looking at these here. Dude, damn right it will be. See, all these options priced all crazy. These are priced in like by, I don't even know who prices options. But as you see here, this option, this call for this is $580. That OKLO is going to be at $50. That one's in the money, but like barely in the money. But if you look, what are some other ones? These are crazy high. $170 going up. This $129, $114. This one, $68. That by July 25th, we think OKLO is at $68. I think that could happen. I don't know. Okay. Do I have it? Yeah, I'll do that. All right, whatever. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have did that. I don't care. Okay, anyways. So now I'm going to say, now we need to hope that by July 25th, OKLO's over $68. It's July 2nd. I really hope I didn't just lose money on that one. Let me see here again. I shouldn't have did this. Oh, well. I think OKLO is going to get to 68 by... This was June 17th. I could be wrong. OKLO could go down a week or two more. But then, I don't know. We'll see. But I just made a bet here that OKLO by, by July 25th, OKLO will be at least $68. I could still sell this actually, even if OKLO is not at 68. Let's say OKLO's 66. You would make a profit because you can sell these contracts even if the stock is not in the money. So these ones are crazy expensive though. But if you go back to these, I don't know, 67, this one's 126, OKLO will be at 71. I don't know.